quick pass, throws. That one is intercepted. Evanston gets the interception. A la Malcolm Butler in the end zone. The Red Devils are going to win this one.
And we welcome you to another edition of Evanston Red Devil Football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. Good evening, everybody. I'm Elan, coming to you live from the Union broadcast booth as we bring you the action from the side of our Friday Night Lights contest. The campus of Jakcson High School in Teton County, Jakcson, Wyoming, is where we are. Red Devils versus Bronx in a pivotal 3A West matchup. We will talk about how important this one is probably throughout the night, but the first time we mention it will be on our El Paso All-American and Mexican restaurant scene set. When we come back, we'll have more of our pregame show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football live on KNYN and mylocalradio.com.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Jakcson, Wyoming is where we're coming to you from tonight as we are at the William T. McIntosh here on the campus of Jakcson High School. The Bronx have had quite a bit of success in the last couple years. We'll talk about that and what this game means when we come back after this. It's the El Paso All-American and Mexican restaurant scene set, El Paso. The best in the West. You're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth, and man, I'm hyped for this game. There is a lot of storylines coming in, and no better way to talk to it than our El Paso All-American and Mexican restaurant scene set. Brought to you by El Paso, the best in the West, and it is really, for both of these teams, not strength versus strength, but strength versus weakness on both sides. Jakcson has a hard time stopping the run of Evanston, by the way. Evanston, according to the latest stat reports, I have that printed off right here, actually. Evanston, according to the latest stat report, comes in with the number 7 rushing offense, but that's probably because of what happened against Star Valley last week. So they average for almost 200 yards per game. Jakcson on defense on the rushing allows, wait for it, 232 yards per game. That is 11th best in the conference. So it is strength versus weakness, strength of Evanston versus the weakness of Jakcson. But it also applies to the other direction. Jakcson, the number 4 passing offense in the state at 194 yards per game in the air. Evanston, the number 10 passing defense in the state at 156 yards allowed. Again, strength versus weakness. This could be an offensive explosion as the offenses hold the key in all facets of this one. It's going to be a good one. Jakcson, though, one of the teams that made it not to the playoffs last year, not only made it to the playoffs, but also all the way to the state championship. They lost to Cody in that matchup, but they have been in the state championship the last 2 years in a row. However, this is a brand new team. New coach, new starting quarterback, new starting running back. Gone are Brody Hassanak and Sadler Smith. It's going to be a new experience for this Red Devil team to face off against them. And maybe, just maybe, they might have the upper hand on a few things. We will talk about that more a little bit later on, but that is your scene set brought to you today by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. And of course, our scene set would not be complete without a description of what I am looking at right now. A brand new press box that is being built currently, not completed, but built currently across the field to me. And I am facing the beautiful Teton Mountain Range in the background. Sun just starting to go down, and it's going to be a beautiful night for some football in a beautiful location here in Jakcson. That's your El Paso scene set brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, the best in the West. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have more of our pregame show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
Evanston and Horizon High School students, start your college career now. Challenge yourself. Gain skills and confidence to help you succeed while taking credits toward the degree you want. Take Western courses for free while attending high school. Courses are paid for by Uinta BOCES number 1. What are you waiting for? For more information, call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
For more than 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we're able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses of all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Call us today to see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uinta County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uinta County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. Our broadcast today also brought to you in part by Bear River Dental. Your perfect smile is just around the corner at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Bridges, crowns, dental cleaning and exams, fillings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, mouth guards, tooth extraction, clear aligners, porcelain veneers, teeth whitening, or a full mouth smile reconstruction makeover. Whatever you need when it comes to your dental needs, we've got you covered. The professional staff at Bear River Dental provide services that can improve overall health and wellness. Call today to schedule an appointment. Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. 307-789-5608. Well, it's almost time for one of the great parts of our pregame show. What am I talking about? Our pregame show is always great from top to bottom, but it's always a pleasure to go into our Red Devil Corner segment. This week, we caught up with swim coach Terry Wilt of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. We'll have Coach Wilt after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera.
The world needs more cowboys.
Here with Evanston Lady Red Devils swimming head coach Terry Wilt. Coach Wilt, this is your first year at the helm of the Lady Red Devils swim and dive program. Can you kind of talk to me about what you've been most excited and most impressed by since taking over the job?
I think I'm most impressed by just the strength of our girls. We have 10 or 11 freshmen that came in, and it's an adjustment to go from middle school to high school, just academics alone and extracurricular activities. And then on top of it, they're swimming twice a day and we're diving twice a day. And so I think I'm excited that the program is growing. We have a good, strong group right now, and I anticipate it only growing in the future.
Coach, what do you attribute that growth to?
I think it's a lot of things in combination. I think it's kids coming from the freshmen. A lot of them swam with Sherry Bush, and so a lot of them have that foundation. And Sherry's my assistant coach, so that's kind of nice that they have that connection. I think the team as a whole, the older kids, have been really supportive of the younger ones, and that's been really helpful in bringing them in, and really just to have fun. I want, that was my number one thing is, we want to have fun. We're here to compete. We want to be competitive, but if we're not having fun, then we need to relook at what we're doing.
Coach, this is a team that's pretty well-rounded. You've got a good share of seniors, juniors, and of course you mentioned the freshmen and the sophomores. What is a strength of this group that you were presently surprised by?
I would say perseverance. We've had some bad days and we've had good days, but even after those bad days, we start over the next day and we work even harder, and we get through tough times together. And I think just the seniors have really stepped up and have really kind of taken over the team unit and being able to keep us, going as a team and supportive of each other.
Coach, as of this week, you guys have 9 state qualifiers, and we're only about halfway through the season. How big is it to have that many already qualified before you get into the conference and the last chance type situations?
It's great. This last week was by far our strongest week. We took second out of, I believe, 8 teams. There were 7 or 8 teams. I'm sorry, I can't remember. But the girls did really well. We had a couple qualifiers out of that meet. PRs were met. Our girls, they really stepped it up. And I think the biggest change is being able to actually finish strong. They've had some good races and they're outreaching other swimmers. And so I think going in, there's some confidence there from that now. From this last meet, it was fun. It was exciting. It's that good feeling of we're winning, we're doing well. And so I think going in, we have Pinedale on Saturday. That'll be a good, strong meet. There'll be a lot of 3A teams there, and so it'll be really competitive. We have many of the girls that are real close in qualifying time, so we anticipate them in the next few weeks, qualifying in those events as well.
Coach, you guys are starting the second half of the season with what I think you would yourself would describe as a bit of a breakout performance at the Evanston Invite. How big is it to have that type of performance at this point in the season, and how important is it for you guys to build on the momentum that you guys were able to capture at the Evanston Invite?
It's big. It's really big. I feel like a couple of weeks before we were kind of hitting this little plateau of not seeing a ton of growth and just working hard. But our times weren't really changing, and this last weekend it was a big change. And so I think that me and that excitement, continuing forward, girls are excited. They know we can be competitive now. They know we can win. And I think just that alone provides so much momentum that the girls are, they're ready to compete now.
That's Terry Wilt, head coach for Evanston Lady Red Devil Swim and Dive. Coach Wilt, thank you so much for the time. It was awesome to be able to broadcast the Evanston Invite. Looking forward to senior night on October 4th, where we'll have another broadcast for you guys. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, we look forward to seeing you guys on the 4th.
Big thank you to Coach Terry Wilt for joining us live on the pregame show. And we had Evanston Red Devil swimming live on mylocalradio.com this last Saturday at the Evanston Invite. That will live forever on mylocalradio.com if you would like to check out that broadcast. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but it was a fun morning at the pool. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have our pregame coaches show. It's going to be a fun one. This is our first Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll kick it off with Coach David White of the opposing Jakcson Bronx after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Before we get started with today's coaches show with Jakcson Bronx head coach David White, we need to give a big thank you to Jackson Hole Radio's Jake Nichols for providing us with these quotes from Coach White. We did put a request for a pregame interview in, but unfortunately he was not able to provide us with the time in order to record that interview. But we do have some quotes from him. Here is Coach White on his assessment of his team's performance so far after an 0-1 conference start after their loss to Cody.
I think the biggest thing we realized really what type of team we have and what we're strong and weak at. Not so much with the X and O's, but just the resiliency. Or are we fast? Are we tough? Are we, can we rally when somebody scores on us? All those other variables that a lot of people don't put into the equation. But it's really gave me an idea, through preseason, obviously with Cody, and it seems like everybody's going to be trying to play for second, or at least try to take those guys down if you can play better the second time you ever play them. But bottom line is just kind of my biggest thing I thought that I've got on our team is, hey, we got some guys, and we lost our 3 losses. Our teams combined with 14-1 record, and we got the toughest schedule in the state of Wyoming. You know what I mean? Not an excuse. It just shows us, hey, we went out and played the toughest guys, and we've got to still get better. You know what I mean? And so, and that's kind of what I so far evaluated from our guys. Said, all right, here's our strengths. I know what our strengths and weaknesses are. We have moved the playbook along a little bit. There's a couple of wrinkles that we throw in there, but again, week 5 or 6, it should be week 3 for us offensively, but it is what it is here. They give you 10 days to play your first game. And so it was tough to get things going, but no excuses. I mean, Cody's awesome. They're a great program, and we got to get better, man. And now we're in the thick of it,
It is also homecoming here in Jakcson. Special socks being worn by the Bronx. Coach White lets us know what that is all about and how they are looking to handle the environment of a homecoming game here in Jakcson.
No, I think they let them feed off it. Again, I tell them I don't want to be the Grinch on Friday. What we do during the week, it's going to kind of give you an idea of how you're going to play Friday. But I think just, again, to go back to the how you guys run out this shed that we're in, how you going to play that first snap to the last. That's going to be the biggest difference. But no, I tell these guys, hey, it is fun to compete. It's fun to win, but it's not fun to go out there and look like a clown and get embarrassed. So we got to go out and have fun, embrace the atmosphere, the program, the people in the stands, even the community, as much as, they are into the sports. I get it. There's a lot of stuff going on. They expect, and that's the thing about tradition, man. We have to own up to it and respond and do our job, man. So, but no, I'm definitely embrace. Let you guys have fun. I think even the moms went out and got these socks. So if you see the socks, put it down. I put it down on paper now. I didn't vote for it, but I'm gonna let it slide for one game here. But yeah, but that's part of the deal. Let them go do it. I said, listen, if we're gonna wear these socks, we better go out and play like we don't have these socks on.
And finally, Jake Nichols of Jakcson Radio was able to ask Coach White about their opponent today, our Evanston Red Devils. And as you can hear in this expert, this is going to be a lot of attention paid to the junior quarterback, Cohen Morrow.
We lost our games because of 3 different teams with the same position. QB run game at Teton beat us. QB run game at Fremont is completely one-arm bandit beat us, period. Luke beat us just because the name and his athleticism. He threw okay. He had 1 tackle, a few assists, but that quarterback position beat us in 3 games, period. I keep telling the kids, in any defensive scheme, no one schemes it up for the quarterback. We have to have some plans and some ideas, but if we don't get number 2 down, and he starts at linebacker, he's a stud. He's their guy. And so, in the run game too, we not simplified it, but we kind of focus on some run game and just kind of, and up front how we do stuff. Again, Coach Shockley took over the O-line. I kind of had to shuffle some guys around. Obviously, when the Randy thing went down, there's some domino effect. But Shockley's doing what he can up front. Our kids got to be better. Again, we only had 1 returning starter coming back, so it was a little bit of an uphill battle. But just understanding some of the zone concepts and counters and powers and certain things. But this week here was a lot more emphasis, and we did sustainable full drives to just running the damn ball. You know what I mean? Just running the ball and making our guys get sweaty, get a little cranky out there versus trying to go through it. So we rub their nose in it a little bit more this week, because if we want to throw better and get above that 50% line of throwing the football, we got to run the ball, period. And we fell in it. We fell into the yards that we got so far. We haven't really established a run presence, and we have to do that.
A big thank you to Jake Nichols for grabbing that interview and providing us with those quotes from Coach David White. We're going to step aside, and we come back. We'll hear from Evanston Red Devil head coach Jim Burton on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Here with Evanston football head coach Jim Burton. Coach Burton, we take on the Jakcson Broncs on Friday night. This is a team that Jakcson has kind of dominated the matchups over the last few years, but this is pretty much a brand new team the Broncs are bringing in. Brand new head coach, brand new quarterback, brand new system. What do we know about the Jakcson Broncs heading into this pivotal matchup?
They really do want to put the ball in the air quite a bit. and they'll still gash you with the run when they get a chance, but looks like they're a run first kind of team. A pass first kind of team.
We played one of those in Star Valley. How do you feel like the defense held up against the passing offense of Star Valley?
Really, minus a big play here or there, the defense did an amazing job of stopping Star Valley and limiting what they can do. Kind of hard. We left them on the field quite a bit. Offense not getting first downs, not scoring, really puts a lot of pressure on them, and then they have to be on the field longer, and that gets kind of hard to deal with. But yeah, defense played well.
What kind of talk have you guys been having around the offense and leading up to this game?
Really, it's the little things. It's sustaining your blocks. It's doing your little, your 1/11th, right? Everyone does their part. Watching film, we had a lot of, okay, well, the blocking was good and we missed a hole, or we're in the right hole and then we missed a block. So we just got to get all 11 pieces working together better.
Coming out of that Star Valley game, what do you feel like the lead story coming into this matchup is for you guys?
Just, it's time to go, right? It's time to get it all together. And like I said, we've played parts of games. We've played parts of systems, right? We've had offense good days. We've had defense good days. Now it's time for it all to come together.
Last time we were out, we did see some injuries. Wondering if you could give us a quick injury update on how the boys are doing.
So far, no one is out for this week. We do have some guys that we're just keeping an eye on. With some tender things. They're a little bit lighter at practice, but nobody is definitively out for this week.
Coach, what do you feel like is something that Jakcson is going to throw against you on Friday night that you guys have been specifically preparing for?
Really, their RPO game is something we've been looking at pretty heavily. They do also like to run a lot of screens, so keep an eye on that.
That's Coach Jim Burton, head coach of Evanston Red Devil football. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Good luck on Friday night. Cannot wait for this one. It's a big game. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Go Big Red.
Big thank you to Coach Evanston Red Devil coach Jim Burton. When we come back, we've got some breaking news that's going to affect our pregame slice. Let's just say things have opened way up in the 3A for not one, but 2 playoff spots. We'll talk about it more on our pregame slice after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth as we bring you our pregame slice inside the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Elan bringing you the action live from Jakcson, Wyoming, facing the sun, so I got the shades on right now. I had a pregame slice that was all about sticking to your identity and how that is going to definitely help the Red Devils, and that's still the case. But I think we have to start talking about and playing the number of games and looking at the rest of the 3A West. Remember, 6 teams in the 3A West, only the top 4 get playoff spots. The matchups in the 3A West this week, Star Valley and Powell, Evanston and Jakcson, and Green River and Cody. Green River is the number 1 team not only in the West, but the number 1 team in the state according to the latest Wild Preps Coaches and Media poll. Star Valley is number 2. Powell, unranked. Jakcson, who we're playing tonight, is number 5. And your number 3 team is Douglas. Going into today, you could argue Cody is the obvious number 1. Star Valley is the obvious number 2 right now until those two face off a little bit later on in the year. And then you would put Powell 3, and then battling for that 4 spot would be Cody, Evanston, and Green River. What that basically means is that you need to win 2 of those 3 games and you're in the playoffs. It's that simple. That is why this game tonight is so important. But with some breaking news, Star Valley leads Powell 20-0. In the first quarter. That tells you that maybe now you've got 4 teams competing for 2 playoff spots. And if that's the case, this game still means a lot. But whoever wins this game not only is probably going to be ranked in the top 5 in the entire state, but is going to be in the driver's seat for potentially a number 3 seed and not a number 4 seed. So, your key to the game for Evanston, play within yourselves. The rushing offense is key for Evanston. They average almost 200 yards per game. Jakcson allows almost 200 yards, or over 200 yards a game. You heard from Coach David White, the weakness for this Bronx team has been the running quarterback. Evanston happens to have one of the best in the state in Cohen Morrow. Until last week's performance where he kind of struggled a little bit offensively but played brilliantly defensively, he was the number 1 rusher in the 3A. Where this game is going to be decided, I feel, is which of the defenses rise. Does Evanston's pass defense, which showed a lot of promise and a lot of improvement against Star Valley last week, if they come up and they are able to stop this Jakcson passing offense, they're going to be just fine. If Jakcson is able to somehow stop the run, then it tilts to Jakcson. Keep your eye on the defenses. They are going to decide this game. That is your pregame slice brought to you by the Pie Hole. Love at first bite. You got to check out the Pie Hole in downtown Evanston. It's almost time to start thinking about Thanksgiving. Consider the Pie Hole. I've had them myself for Thanksgiving pies. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we will have more of our pregame show, as we are about 13 minutes away from kickoff. This feels big because it is big. It's Evanston. It's Jakcson. It's a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Take a bite into a sweet, delicious fruit pie complimented by the best pie crust ever made when you purchase a pie from the Pie Hole. The menu also includes sandwiches, soups, and salads for lunch or dinner. The Pie Hole, 1023 Main Street in Evanston. Love at first bite.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Elan Olliff bringing you the action live from Jakcson. This is going to be, it's got the feeling of a big game. When you do the numbers, it definitely comes out that way. We're going to step aside. We are about 10 minutes away from the start. We'll have our starting lineups after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Seven minutes separating us from the start of this one, and as we broke down the numbers, this is a very important matchup. If you win this game, you can start dreaming about the playoffs. And then next week when they play Powell at home, you could start thinking about locking up a playoff spot conceivably, depending on how some things go. Let's go ahead and go to our starting lineup, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Of course, it's the quarterback, Cohen Morrow. A lot of attention being paid to him. However, I think Brady Roberts is going to come up and have a good game and catch some people off guard. Carter Randall definitely jumping off. Riley Kohler, Gio Cervantes, Kai Barker, Taryn Haas, Kenyon Murr, Carson Van Giesen, Braxton Maurer, Zane Leland. We'll give you the defense after our national anthem. Morrow, you see McIntosh Stadium ready to start this one. Both teams ready to go. National anthem playing, and this should be a good one. It should be close. Our colleagues over at mylocalradio.com and the Evanston Blue saying it's a one-score game. I agree with that. So let's go for a big thank you to Jakcson as we have the national anthem done. Let's go ahead and do the rest of our starters, defense of starters, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Zane Leland, Braxton Bauer, Aiden Lichty, Cole Robinette, Kai Barker, Cohen Morrow, Brady Roberts, Carter Blair, Carter Randall, Gio Cervantes, and Riley Kohler. Again, a lot being said about Cohen Morrow, but keep your eye on number 26. He's due to have a big game. He has been the leading rusher the last 2 weeks in a row. Brady Roberts could make a name for himself here tonight. 4 minutes away from the kickoff, and that is the perfect time to go to our WYO Predicts Pick Center. If you're not following WYO Predicts on social media, I highly encourage you to do it. They give out percentage predictions for every high school sport happening in the Cowboy State. You can follow them at PredictsWYO on Twitter or WYO Predicts on Instagram. And this one a little bit closer, a 41% chance of victory for the Evanston Red Devils here against the number 5 ranked Jakcson Broncos. We put zeros on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard, 12 minutes, wow, on the board for the Main Street Deli first quarter. Main Street Deli, great food for great people. Again, the matchups happening right now in the state. Of course, you've got Evanston here at Jakcson. Star Valley leading Powell 20-0 at the first quarter. Lander plays Riverton. Worland plays Rollins. Green River at number 1 Cody. That gets started at 7 o'clock tonight. And that's the other West game. And then number 3 Douglas at number 4 Buffalo. That should be a fun one. As we get set for Jakcson and Evanston. Big thank you to... So Jakcson will elect to receive to start the game. So that puts the Evanston defense on the field first. The home team, Jakcson, in their black uniforms, white numerals, orange and white stripe, up black pants for the Evanston Red Devils out there in their away uniforms, white numerals, white uniform, red numerals, red, blue, and red stripe on the shoulder, with a red and white stripe on the blue pants. Jakcson will receive the kickoff going right to left on mylocalradio.com. The sun is facing us right now, so we might be squinting for just a little bit. So Evanston's Aiden Lichty will kick off from left to right. Excuse me, that's Dylan Lichty. Kickoff about to happen. Going to have Matt Morrow joining us in the Union broadcast booth. Back to receive for Jakcson. Having a hard time making out the numbers there. Might have to pull out the binoculars before the night's over. But it looks like number 2, Thomas May on the near side, and Seb Brunner on the far side. This kickoff brought to you by Billy Page and Beverly Tannenbaum. Go Red Devils from the biggest Evanston fans in the state of California. Lichty boot to ball, and a line drive kick goes to Brunner at the 10. He heads out to the 20, makes a man miss, strips the tackle, gets out to the 30, brought down at around the 35. 26-yard gain, 1st and 10 from their own 35 as the new quarterback, Owen Jansen, listed at 6'5", 200 pounds, runs out, and he definitely is taller. But now remember, in our pregame slice, we talked about how the defenses perform. This will be Evanston's first test. Shotgun snap to Jansen. Screen pass right side, caught out to the 45-yard line, picking up the first down with a gain of 11 for Jack Jenkins. First down for Jakcson. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 47 of the Bronx. 11:49 and counting remaining in the first quarter, brought to you by Main Street Deli. Great food for great people. Pistol formation as Jansen hands off, and Jenkins goes straight up, picks up about 5 on the play. So that'll be a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down and 5 from midfield. With the exception of some teams we've seen in the past from Jakcson, this team doing something different. They're huddling. Pistol formation again for Jansen. Takes the snap. Hands off to Jenkins, and Cohen Morrow gets there and hits him right at the line of scrimmage. Brings out 3rd and 7 from the 50-yard line. Big chance here for Evanston to get the offense on the field for the Red Devils, but they got to stop the Bronx from picking up 7 yards. Ball at the midfield stripe. Shotgun pass, throw right side, caught. Inbounds on the right sideline, about the 43-yard line of Evanston. Witt with the pickup. Nice pass by Jansen. And it's a gain of 5 to pick up the first down. Triplets on the left side. Hand off to Jenkins, and he is wrapped up almost immediately. Guess who's there again? Cohen Morrow. No gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Jenkins, no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 43-yard line. Pistol formation, quick pass, throws left side. That one in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Graham Dalton. Would have been caught around the 40-yard line, and it is 3rd down and 10. 9:35 left in the first quarter, brought to you by Main Street Deli, great food for great people. Ball on the 43-yard line of the Red Devils. 3rd and 10. So far, 7 plays for 23 yards for Jakcson in this drive. Shotgun formation. Jansen looking to pass. He's got trouble in the backfield. Cohen Morrow sacks him for a loss of 8 all the way back at the 50. Huge sack, and it's 4th and long. And Cohen comes out of nowhere. Red Devils back to receive the punt. Kai Barker and Dylan Lichty. Excuse me, I believe that's Drew Barker. Anyway, snap. Punt goes high, and Kai will catch that one about the 25 or 15 and kind of stretch towards the 20. Evanston will get their first go at it as Kai received the punt. And Kai back to the 12-yard line. Here's Cohen Morrow as he will come up. Bunch formation for the Red Devils. First time inside the 20. Hand off to Roberts. He's got a hole, and he'll pick up a good gain, about 7 yards on the play. Great block by that front line led by Braxton Bauer. 8:39 left in the first quarter, and the Red Devils and Bronx tied with 0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston score board. Morrow under center. Roberts in the backfield behind him. Sends a man in motion. Hands it off to Roberts. Goes off the left side, and he will fight for yards. Gets out to the 25-yard line, and they may score him around, or excuse me, spot him around the 26. And that'll bring up third down. Third and 2. Morrow under center, tie formation for the Red Devils as we've seen before. Kai Barker goes in motion, gets the pitch, going towards the left side, picks up the first down, has a hole, and gets to the 30-yard line. So Kai gets his number called for the first time today, and he will get out to the 29-yard line with a good gain of 8. First and 10 on the 29 of Jakcson. So it's an A-plus trophy first down. A-plus Trophy is your local trophy and sign experts. Bunch formation on the far hash. First and 10 on the 29 of Evanston. Under center, Morrow takes the snap, looking to pass, goes towards the left side. Great blocking, has room to work with, but he's grabbed from behind. Flag thrown. That's going to definitely help Evanston out as Andrew Hanna, the basketball star, 6'6", 200-pound junior, grabbed Morrow by the back of his collar and flung him around. And Morrow all the way back at the 20. It would be a loss of 9 yards. Face mask on Hanna, and that will push the Red Devils all the way to the 39-yard line. Automatic first down. And to the 39-yard line. Morrow hands off to Roberts, and he's met by a wall of black. No gain. Second down and 10 coming up from the 39-yard line. By the way, that first down brought to you by A-plus Trophies. Ball in the near hash. Morrow in the gun. Roberts standing to his right. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Throws left side. Kai Barker. And a diving attempt at the 40-yard line of the Bronx is incomplete. Check that. That's Carter Blair. Apologies. Incomplete pass intended for Blair. Would have been caught around the 40. A diving attempt by Blair. If he hauls that in, we might be playing this ESPN Top 10 anthem for him, as it's a third down and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line of Evanston. Has to get it out to the 49. Morrow, bunch formation, goes under center. Roberts in the backfield. Takes the snap. Quarterback keeper goes to the left side, dodges one man, tucks it, and goes forward, but he will only get about a yard. And that'll bring up fourth and long. Goes to the 40-yard line, and the Bronx defense does well. Evanston defense does well, and we talked about it. The defenses may very well be the difference in this matchup tonight. 5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the first quarter as Kai Barker will have to punt it away. Seb Brunner to receive at the 25-yard line. Kick is up high by Kai Barker, and that one will drop down at the 35. Takes an Evanston roll to the inside the 30 and out of bounds. They're going to spot that one at the 37-yard line. Or excuse me, 27-yard line. .27-yard line for Jakcson as Brunner let that one drop. Owen Jansen and company back out. Shotgun formation. Jenkins, standing to his right. Quick pass throw, right side, wide open. Seb Brunner caught at the 25, out to the 30. He could have major speed and a touchdown saving tackle at the Evanston 45. Believe that was Carter Blair on the far side. Nope. Scratch that. That was number 22, Bronson Sims, to make a touchdown saving pass. Handoff to Jenkins. He goes straight ahead, and he is met after a big gain. And it'll be another first down. Bronx definitely moving well here. Jenkins will now get a pass towards the left side, and that is a gain of about 4 yards. Second down and 6. Ball around the 25. Throw left side. Jensen incomplete. Intended for Graham Dalton. And that'll bring up third down and medium. Ball in the 26-yard line of Evanston. And we've got a timeout called by Jakcson. We'll take it as well. Score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. No score. With 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the Main Street Deli first quarter. Great food for great people. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Main Street, Sunset Boulevard, Abbey Road.
Take a stroll with your taste buds down the road.
When you visit Main Street Deli in Evanston.
Hand-patted burgers, sandwiches, wraps, pizzas,
and so much more.
Main Street Deli is the place to eat.
Start your meal with one of our many appetizers and finish with our smoke-infused option.
Open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Dine in or carry out. Call 789-1599.
Main Street Deli. Great food for great people.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. A couple quick plays by Jakcson. They find themselves deep in Evanston territory, but it is third down on the Red Devil 26. First time out taken by Jakcson with 4 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Brought to you by Main Street Deli. Great food for great people. Jakcson trying to get on the board first. Third down and 5 on the 26-yard line. Jansen, the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Quarterback keeper himself, and the Red Devils meet him. No gain on the play, and take that back. That was Seb Brunner who actually got the direct snap. Picked up a yard, but it is fourth down for Jakcson. We'll see what they decide to do here. And it looks like they are going to try to go for the field goal. Kick will be about 42 yards. Braden Hills, the soccer star, to attempt the kick. The field goal kick is up, and it is good. Jakcson strikes first, and they lead it 3-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on MyLocalRadio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit MyLocalRadio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
Braden Hills boots it through the uprights from about 42 out, and the Bronx lead it 3-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Well, considering they had a big chunk yards in that drive, pretty fortunate for the Red Devil defense to hold them to 3 on that one. As Hills goes for the kick, and it's an onside kick. That one bounces off of a Red Devil player, and two players got there, one on each side, but they're saying Evanston got it back. Great play, great heads-up play by Riley Kohler, who brings that one in. Jakcson bounced the onside kick off of a Red Devil player, but Kohler was there to get it back. Kohler now at the 47-yard line. Great field possession for the Red Devils. Red Devils with a run up the gut, and Roberts picks up maybe a yard on the play. And the Red Devils, with this type of field position, you got to be thinking that this is your chance to get up on top of Jakcson. You only allowed a field goal. Now it's your chance to go get a Paf's fast food touchdown. 2nd down and 1, ball on the 9, ball on the 46-yard line. On the end around, Kai Barker, but nowhere to go. Loss of 2 on the play. Good job by the defense of Jakcson, and we might be in a defensive slugfest tonight as we have 2:23 remaining in the Main Street Deli first quarter. Great food for great people. Third and 11 on the 46-yard line of Evanston. Morrow, the junior, goes under center. Fakes the pitch to Kai on the left side. He's got company in the backfield, and he falls down all the way back to the 34-yard line. Big loss of 14 yards. That's an 18-yard loss. And now Evanston has no choice but to punt it away. Kai Barker to do the honors. He'll stand at almost his own 20-yard line to punt it away. Snap is right at the belly of Kai. He hits a high end-over-end punt. Brunner will watch that one go behind him. Caught at the 20. Puts on the brakes. Goes towards the 25. Gets past one tackler to the 30 and down to the 35-yard line. $26-yard gain for Brunner. And Jakcson will take over with 66 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 3-0 Jakcson on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Jakcson as a team so far looking for total offense, 47 yards in the air, 26 on the ground. A minute 6, 3-0 Jakcson on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. They'll take over on their own 34-yard line. Shotgun formation for Jansen. Brunner moving from left to right, gets the handoff, goes towards the right side, and is caught after a gain of about 7 yards for Seb Brunner. Brings up 2nd down and 4 to the 40. Second down and 4 on the 40-yard line. Jansen, tall quarterback, shotgun formation, fakes the handoff to Brunner and is going to keep it, goes up the middle and gets close to the first down. He might have only picked up a few yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 1. Handoff to number 12, and quickly Graham Dalton across the 50 to the 45-yard line of the Red Devils, and that is your first quarter. So Jansen keeps it, and the quarterback picks up the first down. It'll be on the 45-yard line of the Red Devils when we come back after this. 3-0 Jakcson at the end of the first quarter, brought to you by Main Street Deli. Great food for great people. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNY.
Whether you're a high school student or a community member looking for change, let Uinta Bosie's #1 and Western Evanston Outreach help you get started. Career opportunities await you when you further your education. Programs include workforce training, college credit for high school students, and college and career readiness. What are you waiting for? Find your passion. Enroll today. Call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
Red Devils need to get the offense going. After one, according to my stats, they're not official, but Evanston with negative 10 yards on offense, Jakcson with 93 as we get set for our second quarter. Only 3-0 Jakcson, as this one has been very, very close. It's 1st and 10 on the 44 of the Red Devils for the Bronx. Owen Jansen, listed as 6'5", 200 pounds in the shotgun formation. Brunner goes in motion. Jansen throws left side. That is caught at the 20 with a huge reception. Andrew Hanna. No surprise there. Hanna, the 6'6", 200-yard receiver. Quickly back to it is Jansen, and he's not going anywhere. Maybe gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Great throw by Jansen to the 20-yard line. Or excuse me. Hanna with a 25-yard gain on the reception, and then Jansen doesn't go anywhere. And actually, they gave him 3 yards. Second down and 7. Ball on the 17-yard line. Snap. Hands off to Jenkins, who goes forward, drags a few Red Devils with him, and gets out to the 12-yard line, 5-yard pickup. Jansen wants to throw, looking left side, finds Brunner, and he's got just enough for a first down. So a 3-yard gain on the reception by Brunner. And right now, the passing offense of Jakcson is working. Inside the 10, first and goal at the 9. 10 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in this first half. Red Devils down 3-0. Hand off to Brunner on the end around, trying to get to the corner, and he will get there. They're saying he's short at the 1, but a flag thrown. We'll see who's it coming on. It could be the Red Devils. We'll see. Flag came out just as Brunner took the contact, so this is probably coming back on the Red Devils. Conversation happening right now. Holding on. It is holding on Jakcson. So they'll lose 5 yards on that one. Or 10 yards, rather. Bring up first and goal from the 15-yard line. Three 0 Jakcson, first and goal from the 15 of Evanston. Bronx in possession. Hand off to Jenkins, and he goes forward, gets to about the 10, and that's about it. So Jenkins with a 5-yard gain. Makes up second and goal from the 10. Hand off to Jenkins, and he'll pick up 5 more. So gets to the 5-yard line. Brings up third and goal from the 5. Evanston has to stand up again. If you can only allow 2 field goals on this, that would be big. Jansen in the pistol formation. 2 wide receivers on each end, trying to get the Red Devils to jump, and they're holding. Jansen now looks to the sideline, gets the call from his coach, takes the snap, looking to throw for the end zone, left side, touchdown Jakcson. Or no, incomplete. It was knocked away. Great play. It was knocked away by Drew Barker, who's coming back from injury, and saves the touchdown. Great job by Barker, and now with 4th and 5 from the 5, and a timeout called by Jakcson. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football on MyLookRadio.com and KNYN.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazin's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Sun starting to go down as we give you a look at the Kazin's Ace fan cam. Good look at the group that made the trip to from Evanston to Jakcson. Again, a reminder, it is a 3.5-hour drive, so not for the faint of heart for high school football fans in Wyoming. A big thank you to Kazin's Ace and Kazin's Furniture for sponsoring our fan cam. We got to get right back to it, though, as we have a big opportunity here. 4th and goal, ball on the 5. And they will go for it. Jakcson will go for it. They lead 3-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Jansen in the shotgun formation, bobbled to snap, throws left side. That one caught by Jenkins at the 3, and he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Jakcson. Huge play there for the Bronx as Jenkins gets the touchdown with 8 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Hills on to kick the extra point, and it is good. Jakcson leads it 10-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Dad, did you know that 80% of my learning comes through vision?
That's right. Poor vision can affect learning, attention span, reading, and confidence. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we know that annual eye exams are a critical part of your overall health and well-being.
Call to schedule an appointment, 789-3937.
Red Devils have to respond. We've heard Coach Burton talk all year about the slow starts. Well, they've spotted Jakcson 10 points to start this one out as they lead 10-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Hills to kick it away for the Bronx as the sun finally dips below the mountain range here at homecoming for Jakcson. High end over end kick, caught and in and out of the hands. That's actually Gabe Hutchinson, who makes the catch around the 1 and gets to the 21. The junior, Hutchinson, out to the 21-yard line of the Red Devils. It's a 22-yard kick return, and Evanston takes over with 8 minutes and 43 seconds. Well, the Red Devil offense needs to get going. It has now been 8 quarters since Evanston scored a touchdown, going back to the first quarter of the Lander Valley game 2 weeks ago. Morrow under center, ball on the far hash. Sends a man in motion, hands off to Roberts, who goes ahead and picks up about 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7 from the 24 of Evanston. Clock continues to roll at 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first half. Jakcson leads 10-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Morrow goes in the gun. Roberts to his left. Blair split out on the near side. Takes the snap. Morrow looking to pass. Has people following him. Takes off and runs out across the 40. Makes a move. Gets to the 45 or to the 35. Brought down at the 39. So Morrow all the way to the 39-yard line, and that is a 15-yard pickup, and it's an A-plus trophies first down for Evanston. First and 10 on the Evanston 39. Red Devils trail 10-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Bunch formation, Morrow under center. Tries to draw him offside, but they're holding it right now. The Bronx definitely looking to bring everyone. Morrow, hand off to Roberts, has a hole, goes to the right side, out to the 45-yard line, and that's a gain of 6 for Roberts. Roberts, 18 yards on the ground today, over 200 yards in the season. He just quietly gets 80 yards per game, and that's what he's good at. Bunch formation, second down and 4. Hand off to Kai, and he bounces off of one tackler, another out to the 50. A huge pickup for the Red Devils, a gain of 5, and it's 1st and 10 from the 50 Red Devils. Kai literally bounced off of 2 Broncs and just rolled on past them. 1st and 10 at the midfield stripe. It's another A-plus trophies first down, and the Red Devils moving the ball fairly well. 4 plays, 29 yards gained in those plays. Morrow in the shotgun formation, 2 out wide. Morrow looking to pass, has company in the backfield, makes one man miss, and then throws it into the Jakcson bench. Huge pressure brought by Coach White and the Broncs. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 50. Clock stops at 6:35 left in the second quarter. Well, the Broncs, one of the better passing defenses in the state, and they showed that. Evanston now up to positive yardage in the game on offense. They were -10 coming out of the first. Morrow pitches out to Hutchinson on the right side, makes one man miss. Hutchinson gets to the end line, is lit up. A loss of about 8 on the play, and they will be well behind the sticks now. Sorry, that's actually a loss of 2. I thought it was 2nd and 5. A loss of 2 for Hutchinson. And it'll be 3rd and 12, ball on the 48-yard line of the Red Devils. Trying to avoid giving Jakcson another chance. 3rd and long on the 48. They got to get to the opposing 40 to pick it up. Morrow with the snap, looking to pass, throws a bullet, left side, intercepted at the 50. Seb Brunner, who has torched the Red Devils all night on offense, makes them pay, picking it off at the 45 and returning it to his own 40, to the Red Devil 45. Seb Brunner with the pick. Out to the 45-yard line. First and 10, Jakcson. With 5:40 remaining in the second quarter. Ball in the near hash on the 43. Handoff to Jenkins. Morrow wraps him up and brings him down. Also in on the play, Aiden Lichty. Pickup of about a yard for Jenkins. Jenkins, 32 yards on 8 attempts so far to my count. 5:19 remaining in the first half. The tall quarterback, Owen Jansen, the shotgun formation. Jenkins standing to his left. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws downfield. That one is caught by Brunner again, and he's inside the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the, inside the 35-yard line. They'll spot it at the 33. Gain of 11 yards, and it's 1st and 10, Jakcson from the 33-yard line of Evanston. Pistol formation. Hand off to Jenkins, going towards the left side. Turns upfield, gets across the 30, runs out of bounds inside the 25. Picks up 9 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 1. No, they give it to him. First and 10 on the 23-yard line. Ball on the far hash. Trips to the right sideline, and Evanston jumped the line. Hard count, and the Red Devils go off sides, and that'll be 1st and 5 from the 18 after the penalty. 4:26 left in this first half. Red Devils trail 10-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Jansen, the shotgun formation, takes the snap, looking to pass, goes right side. That one is broken up. Looking for Xander Witt in the end zone. Carter Randall with great pass defense. There's a flag in the backfield. We'll see what the call is. It's in the backfield, so this is probably coming back on Jakcson. No. Personal foul, roughing the passer on Evanston. Goes half the distance to the goal, so they'll go to the 9. That's now 1st and goal from the 9. Low snap. Jansen picks it up, and he's going nowhere. Matter of fact, loses 1.
Jansen was able to pick it up, but not for much of a gain. Brings up 2nd down.
So Jansen loses a yard, and it'll be 2nd down and goal from the Red Devil 10 for Jakcson. Jackson's only touchdown so far came on a 4th and 5 conversion, so Evanston has done good defensively. They just are literally one play short of this being a 3-point game. Jansen looking to pass right side. That one is incomplete. Off the hands of the intended receiver, Braden Hills. The kicker almost brought it in. That brings up 3rd down and goal from the 10. 3:24 remaining in the second quarter. Pistol formation for the Bronx. Sends a man in motion. That's Seb Brunner going from the left side to the right side. Trips on the right. Shotgun to Jansen. Throws left side. Incomplete pass in the end zone. Intended for Xander Witt, dead center, but Carter Randall was all over him. I'll bring up 4th down and 10 from the goal. We'll see what Coach White decides to do, and they will send Braden Hills to kick a 25-yard field goal. Still a 2-score ball game if they make this field goal. It's 10-0 Jakcson. About a 25-yard field goal attempt. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. 25-yard field goal made, and it's 13-0 Jakcson. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
.320 left in the first half. Red Devils down 13-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Elan coming to you live from the Les Schwab Pling Tire broadcast booth. Thanks for joining me. Red Devils to receive the kickoff from Braden Hills, the soccer star, from his own 40. The kick is up high and caught in the end zone by Hutchinson, and a whistle. High school football rules, you can't return it out of the end zone, so it is a touchback. Red Devils will take it on their own 20. Down 13-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston last scored in the first quarter of Lander Valley 2 weeks ago. Blanked in against Star Valley last week, and so far, through one, trail 13-0. Despite they've had some moments where they've moved the ball fairly well. Morrow goes under center. Shotgun formation. Roberts standing off to his right. Morrow, quick pass, throws right side in and out of the hands of Lichty.
Morrow's pass is incomplete.
Intended for Dylan Lichty. Now Drew Barker lined out towards the right side. Kai Barker also there. Shotgun formation. Red Devils looking to possibly air it out. Morrow takes a snap. Has a man in the backfield. Cuts and makes him miss. Out across the 20. Tucks it and goes. Puts on a stiff arm to the 30. Cohen Morrow doing his best Josh Allen impersonation with that stiff arm. I'll tell you what. Picks up the A-plus trophies first down. And Morrow with an 11-yard gain.
That's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line of Evanston. Morrow in the shotgun formation. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Roberts out there with him. Sends Carter Randall in motion. Takes the snap. Looks towards his right. Has pressure in the backfield. Throws it and caught at the 40 to the 45, 50. Kai Barker inside Jakcson territory to about the 42-yard line, and Barker
Evanston's pass
with a big reception.
for a good distance. Jakcson was able to wrangle him down, but not before a first down.
So they'll spot this one at the 43 of Jakcson. A 26-yard game. Morrow looking to throw again. Right side and overthrew the receiver.
Morrow's pass is incomplete.
That one in the area of the 10-yard line.
That'll bring up
And it's second down and 10 from the Jakcson 43-yard line. Ball in the far hash. Cohen today, 1 of 6 for 26 yards. Lichty jogs in from the sideline. It's Dylan Lichty. Aiden Lichty also out there as well. Breaks the huddle, and now Kai Barker and Lichty will line up towards the left side. Shotgun formation for Morrow. Takes the snap, looking towards the left. Dumps it off to Carter Randall at the 40. Turns upfield at the 30. Still inbounds at the 25. And finally shoved out of bounds. And the passing game is starting to go for the Red Devils. They'll spot this one at the 27-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 Evanston.
So Carter Randall with a 16-yard reception. Well, the Red Devils weren't supposed to be a very bad rushing defense. Jakcson has looked good against that. Now Evanston starting to build some momentum against one of the better passing defenses. Morrow, shotgun snap, has pressure in the backfield, runs in between one Bronc, another one, and makes another one miss. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he might have actually picked up a yard on that. Nope, no gain. It'll be second down and 10. No huddle for the Red Devils on the near hash. Second down and 10. Morrow got Brunner in the backfield. Brunner wraps him up and brings him down. at the 35-yard line. Timeout called by Coach Jim Burton. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Red Devils down 13-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. 1:56 remaining in the second half, or second quarter rather. A loss of 7 yards as Seb Brunner gets Cohen Morrow in the backfield, and it's 3rd and 17 from their own 34. They got to get it around the 16-yard line in order to pick up the first down. Shotgun formation, 2 to the right, sends Kai in motion from right to left. Morrow, left side, throws, open Carter Randall, intercepted by Seb Brunner at the 10. Randall had a chance on it, and Brunner comes up and gets his second interception of the night.
That's Brunner's second of the night.
And Brunner at the 9-yard line intercepts a 25-yard Cohen Morrow pass. 1st and 10 on their own 9. Red Devils going to have to turn up the pressure defensively. Seb Brunner has had a great game. Sacked Morrow for a loss of 7 yards to force that pass. And then with a leaping, falling on his back type interception at the 9-yard line, he picks off the pass. Jansen, quarterback keeper, goes up the front, picks up the first down. A gain of 11 yards on the play. Second down and 1. Jansen looking to throw far side. And incomplete, intended for Seb Brunner. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Red Devils have to tighten up on defense here. If you stop them here, you don't think they're going for it. But you never know. You didn't think they'd go for it on 4th and goal from the 5. But that is indeed what they did, and that is how they got the only touchdown of the night. Shotgun formation for Jansen. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Jenkins standing to his left. Jansen wanting to pass. Throws left side. That is incomplete. Throws it down the field. The nearest receiver there was Andrew Witt. And it'll bring up 4th and 1 from their own 18. So they will punt this one away, and the Red Devil defense, after giving up 9 yards on the first play, is able to pitch a 3 and out. 1 minute and 2 seconds left, and Hills will punt this one away. Red Devils will receive the second half kickoff. Back to receive the punt, as this one gets caught at the 50-yard line. Lichty towards the right side, and he will go to the 40-yard line. So take that back. Drew Parker, rather, the return man.
It'll be 1st and 10 Evanston at the 50-yard line.
So a 33-yard punt, and now the Red Devils take over on the 50-yard line, down 13-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. 55 seconds left in the first half. Reminder, Evanston does receive the second half kickoff, so a chance to kind of double up here for Evanston. Morrow under center. Sends Randall in motion. Morrow wanting to pass. Goes towards the right side. Finds Carter Randall at the 40 and out of bounds at the 39.
Morrow finds his receiver enough to pick up the first down.
They pick up the first down, a gain of 11 yards on the play. First and 10 on the 39 of Jakcson. Morrow back to work for the Red Devils. Will go under center. Tight formation, ball in the far hash. Takes the snap. Morrow looking to pass again and decides to just run towards the left side, looking to pass, throws, caught by, Carter Blair wide open. Goes in and out of his hands. Incomplete pass. Would have been caught around the 30-yard line. And plenty of room to run. Nice job by Morrow to escape the pressure in the backfield and run from right to left. It'll be 2nd and 10. 39 seconds remaining in this second half. Red Devils need to pick up some yardage here to make the third down manageable. Why not even just get a A-plus trophies touchdown or a first down? But we need a pass fast food touchdown. Shotgun formation. Morrow, pressure in the backfield. Great blocking by the offensive line. He's got room to run. Tucks it and goes. Out cross the 25 to the 20 and takes a man with him out of bounds. Inside the 20-yard line, they'll spot him at the 17, and Morrow with a big 22-yard gain makes it 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And it doesn't matter, holding on the Red Devils. That'll march them back even further, though. That 22-yard gain is erased. Holding on the Red Devils, and that'll march them back to the 35-yard line. Timeout, Red Devils. Will be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Looks to be 2nd down and 8 from the 35-yard line. We got to get inside the 30 to the 27, it looks like, in order to pick it up. Morrow in the shotgun formation, so 2nd down and about 8. 3rd down and about 8. Snap is on the ground, and Morrow loses it. Jakcson saying they have it back, but Morrow was able to jump back on it. And a loss of 5 yards on the play. I'll bring up 4th and 13, or actually 3rd and 13, rather. They're going to go for the pass. Morrow, the shotgun formation, has room to run, goes up the middle. He's got the first down easily. 40, 25, 20, 15, to the 10, and Morrow to the 9. What a play by Cohen Morrow. He's retreating back, looking to pass. And Morrow took advantage of a hole the size of Texas and took off. Timeout with 3 seconds left by the Red Devils. We're going to keep it right here. And Morrow all the way to the 9. My goodness. A 31-yard pickup. And that now puts Cohen Morrow at 53 yards on the day. Or actually 31 yards on the day. Gives him a total of 84 total yards. But that is exactly what you need to do if you're the Red Devils. It'll set up 2nd and goal at the 9. 3 seconds left. So basically you've got one play to try to punch this one in, get the pass fast food touchdown, go to the locker room with some momentum, and then get the second half kickoff. This could be a big moment for Evanston.
It'll be Evanston 1st and goal from the Jakcson 10-yard line.
Evanston 1st and goal from the Jakcson 10-yard line. And the Red Devils with 3 seconds left are going to attempt the field goal. Here comes Dylan Lichty. 25-yard field goal attempt. Carter Randall will do the hold. Kick is up, and it is wide right. And that is how the first half ends.
And that is the half. Your Jakcson Bronx 13.
And that is the half. Your score halfway home. Jakcson Bronx 13. Your Evanston Red Devils 0. We'll be right back with our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. After this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to our halftime show. Our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We'll be right back with our first half highlights, as well as the Ellingford brothers standout student right after this. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Welcome back to our our broadcast booth brought to you by Les Schwab Plains Tire. It's time for our first half highlights. Scoring opened up with 3:24 remaining in the first. Braden Hills kicks a 42-yard field goal, put Jakcson up 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. Then with 8:50 left in the second quarter, Jack Jenkins, a 5-yard touchdown reception from Owen Jansen, makes it 10-0 after the extra point goes through. And then a 27-yard field goal with 3:20 left in the second period by Hills makes it 13-0 Jakcson. That's where we are now. 170 total yards for the Bronx, 91 in the air, 79 on the ground. Evanston with 104 total yards, 53 in the air, 51 on the ground, as right now 9 first downs apiece, 6 of them picked up through the run for Evanston, 3 on the pass, 4 on the run for Jakcson, 5 on the pass. Evanston 2 for 4 on third down conversions. Jakcson 2 for 7, but a perfect 3 for 3 on fourth down conversion. Cohen Morrow 3 for 10 for 53 yards, 2 interceptions, and the lead rusher on the team is Cohen as well with 8 attempts for 23 yards. For the Bronx, Owen Jansen 7 for 14 for 91 yards, a touchdown. And the leading rusher for the Bronx, Jack Jenkins, 9 rushes for 42 yards. Leading receiver is Seb Brunner, 3 for 44. Leading receiver for Evanston is Carter Randall, 2 receptions for 27 yards. That is our first half highlights. We'll be right back. When we come back, we'll have our Get to Know Your Red Devil segment presented by Ellingford Brothers. This week, we get a chance to talk with Evanston senior on the volleyball team, Ellie Acey, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. When we come back, we'll have our Get to Know Your Red Devil segment presented by Ellingford Brothers. This week, we got a chance to catch up with senior on the volleyball team, Ellie Acey, who has been having a great year. Just a reminder, we'll have Evanston Red Devil Volleyball live on MyLocalRadio.com only. We will not be on the radio because of the LDS General Conference tomorrow, but we will have it on MyLocalRadio.com. Pregame at 11:30. First serve scheduled at 12 o'clock. We will have we'll have that interview with Miss Acey after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Here with Evanston High School senior on the volleyball team, Ellie Acey. Ellie, you guys have had a season of ups and downs, but it seems like you guys are finally getting healthy, finally getting back on the up. What's it been like the last few days in practice and preparation for your match this weekend against Jakcson?
It's honestly been so much fun to play with everybody again. I mean, there's been a lot of underclassmen who have stepped up, and with them stepping up and the people coming back, it's been so much fun to be able to play with everybody.
What do you feel like this specific group has that other groups you haven't played with in the past doesn't have?
Probably grit. We've been through a lot this year, and I feel like there hasn't been a time when we haven't been fighting. And yeah, we've been supporting each other for all of it too. Nobody's been snippy with each other.
How's everybody feeling now health-wise? I mean, at the beginning of the season, it seemed like when it rains, it pours. It seems like you guys are finally getting a reprieve and getting to where you guys know you can be.
There still are some injuries that are affecting us during practice, but it's definitely getting better, which is helping with the energy overall and the way we can practice.
I don't know if you've heard how we do these interviews before, but I've got 10 kind of random icebreaker type questions. So you just need to pick 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and those will be your interview questions. Sound good?
Yes.
All right, so what are we going to start with?
3.
3. All right, if you could go to any concert, to any band or artist, past or present, who would it be?
Probably Morgan Wallen now.
Morgan Wallen now?
Yes.
He was in Salt Lake not too long ago. Did he get a chance to go or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So what about Morgan Wallen do you like?
I don't know. His lyrics, they're really catchy, and it's easy to sing along to. So, yeah.
Nice. All right, so what's that next question going to be?
7.
7. Do you have a favorite Disney villain or hero, and why?
I think I like Ursula just because she's a octopus squid thing, not like the regular human. So yeah, it's kind of fun.
Are you a fan of octopus and squid?
No, I don't know why I like her. It's just, I do. I don't know.
Honestly, I have nightmares about octopus, squid, that type of thing. So when you said that, I was like, kind of raised an eyebrow a little bit.
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what's that next question going to be?
10.
10. What's your favorite subject in school, and what are you hoping to do in the future after graduating this year?
My favorite subject is math because, it's my best subject, so it's really, I don't have to put much work towards it, so that's why it's my favorite. And I want to be a physical therapist. I want to specialize in pediatrics.
What made you want to do pediatric physical therapy?
I love the human body. I love learning about it and all the functions of it. And little kids, I don't know, I just tend to get along better with little kids. And I don't know, I feel like, they just have less problems than adults.
It's a very simple way of putting it.
Yeah.
All right, so what's that last question going to
be? 2.
2. What's been your favorite memory from being a part of Red Devil Volleyball?
Probably Tara. We take pictures of everything. We're always taking a team picture somewhere pretty. If it's pretty, then we'll take a team picture. Or I don't know. It's always an adventure with her, and that's been fun.
Outside of Evanston, what's kind of been your favorite school to visit?
I like the bigger ones like Casper and Cheyenne because it's kind of cool to see how much bigger their school is and how, I don't know, it kind of looks like colleges, and that's kind of fun to see.
Well, that is Ellie Acey, senior on the Evanston volleyball team. Ellie, also congratulations on the homecoming queen win last week. Anything else before we wrap this interview up?
Go Lady Devils!
Big thank you for Ellie Acey for joining us on Get to Know Your Red Devils, presented by Ellingford Brothers. Ellingford Brothers, of course, the place to go for all your cement, sand, gravel, and steel fabrication needs. Call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston at 307-789-1515. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have more of our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Our vision is to improve yours. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors. You're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on Red Devil Football live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNY.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? You told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston. They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. 4 minutes separating us from the beginning of the third quarter. It's Jakcson with a 13-0 lead over your Evanston Red Devils. As we head into the third quarter, Red Devils will receive the second half kick and try to cut into that lead by Jakcson on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back with quarter number three after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth. Updates on scores around the state. 48-14 Star Valley over Powell right now. So that might mean that we might already be looking at a potential spot in the playoffs if we can just continue to hold on. Of course, Riverton on top. Riverton on top of Lander, 7-0 right now in the first quarter. Still waiting for scores from Douglas and Buffalo, and of course, Green River at Cody. We'll keep you updated as those roll in. Roarland 14, Rollins nothing at the half. Riverton and Lander, however, in a lightning delay right now, so it's going to be a late night in Fremont County for those guys. 13-0. Jakcson on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard as we get set for third quarter action. Evanston to receive the second half kickoff, brought to you by Paige, Beverly, and Billy Tannenbaum. Go Red Devils, from the biggest Evanston fans in the state of California. Recapping our scoring, how we got here. It was an impressive performance by Jakcson, especially in the kicking game. 3:24 left in the first. Braden Hills knocks through a 42-yard field goal. Owen Jansen with a 25-yard with a 5-yard pass to Jack Jenkins for a 5-yard touchdown reception at 8:50 left in the first. And then about 5 minutes later, Hills boots through a 27-yard field goal to give Jakcson a 13-0 lead. Evanston with 104 total yards, Jakcson with 170, so it's fairly close there as we get ready to start the second half. Evanston led by Cohen Morrow, 53 yards in the air, 23 yards on the ground. Evanston with 51 total yards on the ground, 53 yards passing, as the Red Devils will get ready to receive the second half kickoff coming out, and they look pretty fired up, knowing that they've got a chance. If they can just score on this first drive coming out of the locker room, that would be big. They were starting to pick up some serious momentum at the end of the second quarter. Cohen Morrow with a big drive went all the way down to the 9-yard line, but there was only 3 seconds left. That gave Evanston a chance to boot through a field goal. It goes wide right, and the Red Devils trail 13-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard, getting ready to start the third quarter. Well, for the first time this year, it is starting to feel like fall, as there is definitely a bite in the air here at Teton County. Looking up the local weather report right now for Jakcson. But there is some clouds. 48 degrees is the feel tonight. Possibly some rain coming our way later on, as the Red Devils will receive the second half kickoff. Again, big opportunity for Evanston. If you can punch this one in, get a Pabst fast food touchdown, you're giving yourself a chance to get back into this game. It is less than 2 scores type lead. 13-0 Jakcson. 2 field goals and a touchdown for the Bronx, as Hills will kick it from right to left, and Evanston will return. Kai Barker was back to receive earlier. We've seen a pretty consistent presence from Gabe Hutchinson, the 5', 850-pound junior, but also one of the fastest sprinters in the state. As the lights come on here in Jakcson, Cohen Morrow warming up on the sideline, as his passing game was starting to catch fire a little bit there. Really, that last drive, it's a shame the clock was against him, because that was the best drive we've seen all night for the Red Devils. You felt like that was their drive, and if the clock maybe had 30 more seconds on there, Evanston probably would have punched it in there and would be looking to try to take the lead instead of score their first tonight. But we all know the sayings, coulda, woulda, shoulda. This is a situation that they're dealt with, and the Red Devils will go back to receive the kick. Hutchinson on the right side, Barker on the left side, deep. Carter Randall playing the medium with Bronson Sims in that same level with him. Hills to kick it away. This kickoff brought to you by Paige, Beverly, and Billy Tannenbaum. Go Red Devils, from the biggest Evanston fans in the state of California. This one kicked short of the end zone. Hutchinson's going to get a chance to return it. Hutchinson gets a hole, gets across to the 20, the 30, the 40, and Hutchinson with a huge return all the way to the 44-yard line. Hutchinson just burned them all the way to the 44, a 41-yard kick return, and the Red Devils will take over with great field position. They actually gave him the 45. How about that? 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line, and we've heard all year, Gabe Hutchinson has the speed to burn anybody. If he makes the right decision, cuts through the right hole, and he certainly found it there. Shotgun formation for Morrow. Twins to the left. Morrow, direct snap, takes it up the gut, and picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6. Ball at the 49-yard line of Jakcson. And the Red Devils definitely starting with a little bit of momentum. It's amazing what a great kick return will do for a team and the energy as they have all of it right now on the sidelines. Kai Barker and Carter Randall out wide right. Shotgun formation for the Red Devils. Morrow takes the snap, keeps it on the option, and gets out to the 50. He drops the ball, picked up by Jakcson, and he's gone. Touchdown, Jakcson. A huge turn of fortunes for the Bronx. Number 8 for Jakcson, but there's a flag on the play in the end zone. Everest Johnson, is your man to bring it back. There's a turn for a touchdown, and then a flag on the play. Everest Johnson all the way into the end zone. 51-yard return, and the defense comes up big. And it is 19-0 Jakcson. And we'll see what happens here. We'll see what the call is. Waiting for what the call is. Right now the scoreboard does say 19-0 here at the stadium. We'll see what the referee signals. It's on Jakcson. I didn't know what that was, but the penalty is on Jakcson. Hills to complete the extra point. With 11:04 left. Penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Hills will have to kick this one through, and it's 19-0 Jakcson. Red Devils starting to build some momentum. And Everest Johnson picks it up after Big Andrew Hanna brings down Cohen Morrow at the 50, drops the ball. Johnson returns it all the way back 51 yards. Kick is up, and it is good. 20-0 Jakcson on a quick reversal of fortunes. Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard not favoring your Red Devils. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Bronx will have to kick from their own 30 after the penalty on the return by Everest Johnson. Gabe Hutchinson and Kai Barker back to return, and With the type of speed Hutchinson showed off, we'll see if they kick away from him. But if you're kicking away to him, you're kicking to Kai Barker. So it's pick your poison on the kick return for the Red Devils. Oh, they pushed him way back. Whatever the penalty was, they're kicking off from their own 20. I don't know what the signal was. I didn't recognize it. There was about 4 signals shown by the referee. So Hills to kick off from his own 20. And this could give Hutchinson and Barker some time to build some steam. We'll see what happens on the return. Pooch kick goes towards the right side, and that one will be picked up at the 50. Cohen Morrow finding his way and pulled by his team all the way inside the 45. So Morrow with the kick return, and they will start in great field position about the Jakcson 43-yard line. Red Devils have got to get going now. They have to get something in this drive. 10:56 left in the third quarter. Red Devils trail 20-0. Shotgun formation for Morrow. Evanston's going to have to test their passing game. Great handoff to Roberts. He's out across the 40 to the 35 and picks up 8. We haven't seen Roberts in a minute, so good pickup there. Second down and 2 from the Jakcson 35. Jakcson probably keying in a little bit more on the passing game in Cohen Morrow, and that provided Roberts with a chance to squirt through. Second down and 2 from the 35 of Jakcson. Morrow, handoff to Roberts. He gets it. Picks up the first down. Gain of 3 on the play. And we have a flag on the play. It would be a A-plus trophies first down. It looks like it's coming against Jakcson. And it is. Personal foul against Jakcson, and that'll put him way down there. Evanston gets 15 yards on the play. And that'll make it 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line of Jakcson inside the red zone. Red Devils have got to get some points here, and they've got to get them quick. Morrow in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, runs through the middle, finds a hole, picks up about 3 on the play.
Morrow keeps it up the middle, picks up just over 3 yards on the play. It'll bring
Second down and 7 as the Red Devils now on the ground. Good for 72 yards. Morrow with 30 of them. Second down and 7, 9 minutes and 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Red Devils down 20-0. They've got an uphill fight ahead of them right now. Morrow under center. Red Devils looking for their first pass fast food touchdown since the first quarter against Lander Valley. Morrow makes one man miss, cuts to the left side, out across the 10, the 5, and he is close. They're going to stop him at the 1, and Cohen Morrow with a 13-yard gain.
he makes it all the way down to the 1 yard.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 12-yard gain. And the I almost said Outlaws. The Red Devils looking for that first pass fast food touchdown in a minute. Morrow up under center. Takes the snap. Quarterback dive into the end zone. No signal yet.
Tries to push it up the middle, but comes up short.
Gets a yard. He's a yard short. He is right on the goal line.
Cheer on your Black Hole defense.
2nd and goal from the 1. Red Devils in the huddle. If you can get a touchdown here early third quarter, you give yourself a shot. Cohen under center. Roberts in the backfield. Morrow dives into the end zone. Not a lot of room. Whistle. Touchdown, Evanston. It's the first Pabst fast food touchdown for the Red Devils as Morrow takes it in from 1 yard out. 8:17 left in the third. And now Lichty on to attempt the extra points. Kick is up, and it is good. No good. He must miss it just left, and it's 20-6. Jakcson with 8:17 left on the third quarter on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
There's nothing better than finding the perfect gift for someone. Whether it's a baby shower, birthday, or anniversary, Ivory and Iron has everything to make gift-giving fun. Come enjoy the beautiful atmosphere, mouth-watering chocolates, and beautiful floral arrangements. Ivory and Iron, 1101 Main Street, Evanston.
Red Devils went down 20-0 and then respond with a Pabst fast food touchdown, and it's 20-6. Squib kick is in and out of the hands of Brunner, caught at the 20, goes out to the 30, wrapped up at the 35, and that'll be it for Seb.
Picks up the return.
It was Xander Witt, actually.
First and 10 Jakcson from their own 36-yard line.
Gets out to the 36-yard line. So a 17-yard gain with 8:10 to go. So first and 10, ball on their own 36. Red Devil defense has to stand up here. A turnover would be huge. Figure something out, make a play. Jansen throws right side, tipped pass by Brady Roberts. Gets right in there at the line, and Roberts tips it away, but we have a flag on the play. Roberts gets to the line, knocks it away, and Evanston saying it's on Jakcson. And they pick up the flag. No flag. So incomplete pass, second down and 10, ball on the 36 of Jakcson. Coach Roy Barker dialing up the defense. They know they have to get a stop. Jansen in the pistol. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Sends a man in motion. Jansen hands off to Jenkins. Hit in the backfield. Huge loss. 4-yard loss. And the Red Devils and they lose 4 yards on the play. Third and 14. Jansen looking to pass, throws right side. That one is knocked away. Lichty comes up with it, and it's incomplete. Dylan Lichty leaps up, gets a fingertip on it, knocks it away from Seb Brunner. Would have been caught around Evanston 35, and it is 4th and 14 on the 32-yard line of Jakcson. They're going to have to punt it away, and the Red Devils really needed that. And now if you're Evanston, you can feel the momentum shift to the team in white. High snap to Hills. Punt from his own 20. Drops down right around the 45. Takes a Jakcson bounce and rolls to the 42 and out of bounds.
Rolls out of bounds at the Evanston 42-yard line.
So a 26-yard punt. Red Devils starting to feel something happen here. Red Devils take over on the 42-yard line. Snap to Morrow. Handoff to Roberts. He shirks one off and then gets out across the 45.
This is good for 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 6, it looks like.
Gain of 4 for Roberts. It'll be 2nd and 6. Morrow looking to throw, wrapped up, makes one-man miss. Patrick Mahomes in Evanston goes towards the right side and shirks another tackle and dives forward. Somehow, some way, he picks up 1 yard. He broke about 3 tackles in the backfield and picks up a yard. How did he do that? 3rd and 5, so a gain of 1. Ball on the 47-yard line of Evanston. They have to get it out to the 48 of Jakcson. Shotgun formation for the Red Devils. Roberts standing to Morrow's left. Takes the snap. Morrow wants to pass. Has pressure. Steps in front of a defender. Tucks it and runs. Out across the 50. Makes one tackle and he's going to come up just short. A 3-yard gain. They will spot this one on the far side in between the 50 and the Jakcson 49. They got to get out to the 48. We'll see what the Red Devils decide to do. Morrow goes back out there. You're going to go for it. Need to pick up 2 yards to pick up the first down. Jakcson knows they got to stop him here. Evanston knows they got to pick it up. A pivotal A-plus trophies first down. Roberts in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Handoff to Roberts. He dives ahead. Did he pick it up? It's going to be very close. It's going to depend on the spot. I think he's there. It's going to be close, though. And they give it to him. A-plus trophies first down. Roberts with a big pickup of 3 yards, and it's 1st and 10 on the 47 of Jakcson. Plenty of time. 4:48 left in the third. Red Devils down by 14. Shotgun formation for Morrow. Takes the snap. Handoff to Roberts. He goes straight ahead and picks up a good chunk of yardage. Out across the 45 to about the 44. So a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 44. 4:13 remaining. Roberts now up to 39 yards on the day. Shotgun formation for Morrow. 2nd down and 5. Morrow takes the snap, rushes towards the right side, puts on the brakes, makes one man miss, but is brought down. He'll pick up a yard.
Runner slows Morrow down before Jenkins is finally able to tackle him.
It'll be 3rd down
It'll be 3rd and 5.
and 5. Ball on the 43-yard line of Jakcson. This late in the game, with this type of deficit, you're thinking you're playing with 4 downs the rest of the way. Unless you're deep in your own territory. Ball on the 42-yard line of Jakcson. 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation for Morrow. Takes the snap. Runs forward. And he breaks one tackle, breaks another, picks up the first down all the way to the 33-yard line. Or, excuse me, 37-yard line, and picks up the first down. Morrow saying, this one's mine. We've seen the first half kind of go like this. And the junior is starting to put his mark here in Jakcson. Morrow with 54 yards on the ground tonight. Shotgun formation, takes the snap. Hands off to Roberts, goes to the right side. He's got room to run. Takes a hit at the 30 and dives inside to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the play. They'll spot it at the 29, 30-yard line. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Roberts and the Red Devils starting to wear down Jakcson as plays that were not going as far as earlier are starting to pick up those 4 or 5 yards. Hand off to Roberts. He's got a hole. Jumps through it, and the Red Devils line starts pushing, and he'll get 1 yard shy of the first down. No, they gave it to him. Roberts somehow, some way pushes and gets it. It's another A-plus trophies first down. 5-yard pickup. Red Devils 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line of Jakcson. 98 seconds left in the 3rd. If you can chew up all this clock and get in, make this a 13-point game going in, 13-20 game going into the 4th quarter, Evanston would be on a roll. Morrow looking to pass, dumps it off to Carter Randall, makes the catch at the 30, cuts back to the 25 and about the 24-yard line. Pickup of about a yard on the play. So Randall, it'll be 2nd down and 9. Randall did a great job going down, getting it before it hit the turf. It was very, very low. Randall was able to get it, though. 2nd down and 9, ball on the 24-yard line of Jakcson. Morrow in the shotgun formation. Sends Kai Barker in motion. Takes the snap. It's low on the turf. Picks it up, though. He's got room to work with it. Throws it left side. Caught by Kai Barker. Barker inside the 20. It'll be the 17-yard line. Barker with a great catch, and he's just short. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Ball on the Jakcson 17. Evanston moving the ball well. 11 plays for 41 yards. Morrow 2 for 2 on passing for 8 yards. 9 rushes for 33 yards. Ball on the far hash. 3rd down, 2 to go. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Red Devils starting to take over this one. They trail 20-6, but the momentum is with the team in white. Looking for another pass fast food touchdown to put on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston 4th quarter after the scoreboard after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence. Do something good good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Kazine's Ace fan cam. We'll talk more about that later. Third down and short. Handoff to Roberts, and he's close, but I don't think he's going to make it. Anyway, big thank you to Kazine's Ace and Furniture for sponsoring our fan camp today. Reminder, Jakcson is 3.5 hours away, so a big journey for Evanston fans, and they showed up. So a big thank you to Kazine's Ace and Ace Furniture for sponsoring our fan camp. We're into the fourth quarter. Evanston with 180 total yards. Jakcson has lost quite a bit. They're at 166 total yards. Roberts picks up 1 yard on the play, and it's 4th and 1. Morrow, under center, takes the snap, rushes forward. It's going to be close. They push. They got it. Morrow goes into the pile. The line lines up behind him, bulldozes the rest of the people out of the way, and Morrow picks up the first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the Jakcson 14-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. So a fresh set of downs after the A-plus trophy's first down. Red Devils in the second half have dominated as they've had the ball most of the time and have 6 points in the third, and Jakcson with 6 as well. Morrow, handoff to Roberts. Right side, he's got room to run. He is inside the 10. Good pickup there by Roberts. They spot him at the 7-yard line.
From the 6.5-yard line.
It'll be 2nd down and 3 from the 7-yard line. Roberts had a massive hole off the right tackle and just pushed his way through. Bunch package, nobody lined up wide. Red Devils doing what they usually do. Morrow takes the snap, handoff to Roberts on the right side. He takes one hit, takes another, stays on his feet, keeps the legs churning. They'll pick up the first down, and he is either in or at the 1, and they'll spot him at the 1.
It'll be 1st and goal, Evanston.
And the Red Devils, with Brady Roberts, continue to push, and it's 1st and goal from the 1, and that puts Roberts at 66 yards on the night. A touchdown here changes the complexion of this game. Morrow under center. Sends a man in motion. Hands off to Roberts. He goes into the pile. Touchdown, Red Devils! 1-yard touchdown, Brady Roberts. And the Red Devils have come back down by 20 at 1 point. And they're down by 8. Lichty on to kick the extra point. 9:38 left in the fourth quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. Lichty makes the extra point. And with 9:38 remaining, Red Devils down by 7 after being down by 20. They have come back, and we got ourselves a ball game in Teton County. 20-13 Jakcson on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
Lick Dion to kick it back as Evanston has scored 13 unanswered points and trail this game by 7 beginning of the fourth quarter. Line drive kick to Lichty, in and out of the hands of the Bronx returner and brought down at the 30-yard line. Didn't see who that was. Looks like number 4, Xander Witt at the 10. Gets out to the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Jakcson from their own 30, and the Red Devils looking to get another turnover, 3 and out, something that gets it back to their offense with a chance here. They had a 20-0 lead over Evanston. Evanston has come roaring back. Handoff. Nope, fake handoff, play action pass, throws left side, incomplete. Oh, he made that catch. I thought it bounced in the turf, but Hills pulls it in at the 45-yard line for a gain of 15. Xander Witt with a pickup of 15 yards. And it's 1st and 10. On their own 44-yard line. Jansen, pistol formation, 2 wide receivers out wide right. Sends a man in motion, that's Seb Brunner. He's been a big one all day. Handoff to Jenkins. He's got a hole, runs through, and picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6 from the Jakcson 47-yard line. Ball on the far hash. 8:29 left in the fourth quarter. Red Devils down by 7. Shotgun formation for Jansen. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Left side. Caught at the 50. Out to the Evanston 45. To the 40. Still with room to run. Brought down at the 35-yard line. And that is the running back, Jack Jenkins. Wide open. To the Evanston 35. 17-yard pickup. 1st and 10, Jakcson. Bronx, after giving up 13 straight, trying to make this much harder for Evanston as it is only a 7-point game. Shotgun formation for Jansen. Takes the snap. That one's bobbled, and he's down in the backfield. Laying on top of him, just shy of the Evanston 45-yard line, was Zane Leland, the senior defensive lineman, and a big loss on the play. They'll spot this one at the 43-yard line of Jakcson. Bad snap again, and this one back to the 50. Evanston says they might have it. But no, Jansen all the way loses 7 more yards. And the entire drive is now all the way back to the Red Devil 46-yard line. So a loss of 3 yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and 21 for the Bronx. Shotgun formation. Jansen throws left side. Pass is deflected at the line. Incomplete. 4th and 21 coming up. And with 6:31 remaining, the Red Devils will get ready to receive a punt. Kai Barker to take it in.
Hills back to punt for Jakcson.
Hills will go back to punt for the Bronx. Hutchinson and Barker. Snap is low. Punt is up. It will be Kai who waves off the group, and now the Red Devils will take over as they will spot that one inside the 15. It'll be the 14 to be exact. As Kai calls a fair catch, 1st and 10, 6:25 remaining in the fourth quarter, down by 7. Red Devils will have to drive almost the length of the field to try to set this one up. Ball on the far hash. Morrow, shotgun formation. Roberts standing to his left, sends a man in motion, hands off to Roberts. He's got a hole. He's through it. He's out in front of everyone, but they chase him down from behind. A 10-yard pickup for Brady Roberts.
Finds room up the middle, just short of the first down.
Roberts picks up 9 on the play. Roberts in the backfield with Cohen Morrow. Hand off to Roberts again, and he'll pick up the first down. Ball's loose, but they're saying he's down. He's down. He's down. He's down.
Roberts runs into
Whew.
that time.
Scary moment for the Red Devils.
Comes loose. No gain on the play. It brings up 3rd and 1.
Roberts gained 9 on the first play, and then no gain there. .5:21 remaining. 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 18. Morrow takes the handoff, or calls his own number. He's going to be close. And Morrow short of the first down, first down. It'll be 4th down. Getting too excited. Got to calm down. Timeout taken by the Red Devils. Will take it as well. It'll be 4th and 1 on the 21-yard line. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
4th and 1 on their own 22-yard line, down by 7 with 4:54 to play in the fourth quarter. Tonight, the Red Devils are 2 for 2 on 4th down. This is going to be big. It'll either be Morrow or Roberts, you get the feeling, depending on what is presented to the Red Devils. Far hash for the Red Devils. Morrow goes under center. Roberts in the backfield. Hand off to Roberts, and he's got it! All the way out to the 30-yard line. Actually an 8-yard gain for Brady Roberts, and the Red Devils are 3 for 3 on 4th down tonight. First and 10 Red Devils from their own 30. 4:39 remaining in the fourth quarter. Still got 70 yards to go to try to tie this game up, or if they do what they did in Ben Lomond, they might go for the lead. Morrow under center. Takes the snap. Hands off. And trapped at the line. No gain on an end around. And Kai Barker gets stopped at the line.
It's a yard loss on the play. Brings up second down and 11.
Second down and 11 from the 29-yard line. So they lose one. And we've heard Coach Burton talk about the importance of gaining on first down with the way they run this offense. 3:44 remaining in the first half, in the game. Evanston with 2 timeouts remaining. Shotgun formation for Morrow. 2 split out to the left side. Morrow takes the snap, has room. Here comes the pressure though, now gets out to the left side. Chucks it way downfield. That is caught by Carter Randall at the 45, 50, into Jakcson territory. Shoved out of bounds at the 40. What a catch by Carter Randall. Morrow threaded that one through not one but 2 defenders. And Morrow buys time and gets it over to Carter Randall for 31 yards. 1st and 10 in Jakcson territory. 3:20 left in the fourth. Shotgun formation for Morrow again. Hands off to Roberts. Goes off the right tackle. Picks up a good chunk of yardage. Still on his feet. The line pushes him, and they're going to push him almost to the first down. It's a gain of 9. Roberts refuses to go down. Just a reminder, Brady Roberts, 5'7", 175 yards of all hearts. And I'm getting way too loud, I can tell. But we're having a good time here. Red Devils down by 7, 3 minutes to play. This Jakcson team made it to the state championship the last 2 years in a row, lost to Cody both times. Evanston has not beaten Jakcson since 2017. Shotgun formation for Cohen Morrow. Takes the snap. Morrow has a hole, goes through it, picks up the first down to the 25-yard line. 6-yard pickup. And that now puts the Red Devils at 167 yards rushing on the night, to my count. Nice rebound from the 90-yard performance against Star Valley. 1st and 10, Red Devils from the Bronx 25-yard line. First down brought to you by A-Plus Trophies, your local trophy and sign expert. Shotgun snap. Tomorrow throws down the field. Caught Kai Barker at the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! Red Devils! Touchdown! Red Devils! Touchdown! Red Devils! Kai Barker with a 25-yard touchdown reception. They did it in Riverton. They did it again. And the boos are raining down in Jakcson. 1-point game. Lichty on to attempt the extra point to tie it. 2:12 left in the game. Kick is up, and it is good. Tie game. Red Devils come back down by 20. It is 20-20 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Call your friends, call your parents, call your family. Tell them to tune into this one. We've got a chance for the Red Devils to beat Jakcson for the first time since 2017. It's a tie ball game with 2:11 left. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Evanston and Horizon High School students, start your college career now. Challenge yourself. Gain skills and confidence to help you succeed while taking credits toward the degree you want. Take Western courses for free while attending high school. Courses are paid for by Uinta BOCES #1. What are you waiting for? For more information, call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
Cohen Morrow gets a lot of credit on this Evanston team statewide. Well, everyone paying attention is learning to not only respect Morrow, but Brady Roberts and Kai Barker have been deadly. Dylan Lichty for the Page Beverly and Billy Tannenbaum kickoff. That one caught about the 15-yard line. Seb Brunner goes towards the right side. Brunner tries to get room, and he's got it. Brunner across the 40, the 50, 45, and then tripped out of bounds about the 41-yard line of Evanston.
Brings it all the way back to the Evanston 44-yard line.
That is the only one that Evanston has yet to figure out a solution for, as Seb Brunner with a 46-yard kickoff, and it's 1st and 10 on the Evanston 44-yard line. First and 10 for the Bronx. And Brunner has definitely been the Red Devils' solution. Hand off to Brunner on the end around. He gets towards the right side, but the Red Devils won't let him get across the line of scrimmage. No gain for Seb Brunner. Good catch by the Red Devils to not let that happen. 1:47 left in the game. Clock still runs with 1:39. 3 timeouts for Jakcson, 2 for Evanston. Under 2 minutes. 93 seconds, 90 seconds, 89 seconds, 87. Shotgun snap. Throw left side, incomplete. Almost intercepted off the fingertips. Brady Roberts breaks it up. Roberts almost had that one in, and that would have been everything for Evanston. Incomplete pass, and it's 3rd and 10 from the 43-yard line. 81 seconds left. Timeout taken by Jakcson. We will be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football. It's a tie game on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with a fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Evanston have dominated since giving up that 51-yard fumble return for a touchdown at the beginning of the third quarter. They have outscored Jakcson since then 20-0, as we are tied at 20 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. 81 seconds left in the fourth. Pistol formation for Jansen. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Here goes the pass. Sacked in the backfield. Coming through on notice. Cole Robinette with a huge loss on 3rd down. Cole Robinette came off the end and nobody saw him. And a huge loss back to the 49-yard line of Jakcson. 10-yard loss. 4th and 20. Red Devils call timeout. Jakcson, 108 yards in the air, 72 yards on the ground. Evanston, 117 yards in the air, 167 on the ground. That rushing attack that was ranked in the top 3 last week is definitely going to rise back up to that type of ranking. Cohen Morrow, 62 yards on the game on the ground. But Morrow also passing for over 100 yards tonight. This could be a win that sends a message to the rest of the state. Jakcson has been in the last 2 state championship games, as Hills will come out to punt. Drew Barker back to return the punt. Evanston, I think, weren't sold that they weren't going to go for it. Snap to Hills. It's up. And that one curving out of bounds. Hits the 30, takes the Jakcson roll inside the 24 and out of bounds.
At the Evanston 25-yard line. It'll be Evanston's ball.
And now the Red Devils will take over on their own 25. Red Devils take over on their own 25. 68 seconds from the end of the game. Tie game. 75 yards to go. Shotgun formation for Morrow. Handoff to Roberts. He's got room to run off the right tackle and picks up about 5 yards on the play.
He's able to pick up almost 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Clock continues to roll. 40 seconds left. Evanston taking their time. Red Devils still with one timeout. Roberts picked up 5 yards on the first play, but we're not worried about the first down. We're worried about the clock and nowhere to go for Roberts.
That brings up 3rd down.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 5. 13 seconds left. I think Evanston's going to let this tick by. And I think we're going to get some extra football in Jakcson. Broncs have surrendered 20 straight points, and we have overtime in Jakcson. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
College overtime, 4 plays from the 10 in its sudden death. Here we go. 4 plays from the 10 in its sudden death. Doesn't get any more dramatic than that. We'll have the coin toss to decide who goes first. Now, here's the question. I don't know right off the bat that, let's say Evanston wins the toss, they go first. If they score, is that over? Does Jakcson get a chance to respond? That's what we're trying to figure out. Anyone in the MyLocalRadio.com chat room? I've never called an overtime football game before. So if anyone in the MyLocalRadio.com chat room knows. So it's college rules. 4 plays from the 10-yard line. Each team. Nobody in the press box knows if you're guaranteed a possession or if this is a coin flip and then the winner that decides it, but it's 4 plays from the 10 is what we've been told. Oh boy. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? First for me. So we're going to learn together. How's that sound? The Red Devils have responded well. There is no time. I think it's just 4 plays from the 10 is what we were told. I don't know if Evanston and Jakcson are both guaranteed possessions. So there is no time. It is 4 plays from the 10-yard line. It's college rules. So that is how it's going. They're going to play on the south end zone. So here we go. I didn't see who won the toss. Did you by any chance? Asking Addie, our camera person. So here we go. We're going to overtime here, and Evanston will get it first. Here we go. So first play from the 10-yard line. Morrow goes under center, wide receiver on each end. Roberts in the backfield. Hand off to Roberts. He gets through one tackler, gets through another one, gets to the 5.
Roberts is able to make it down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5, Evanston.
Here we go. Roberts continues to move the ball well for the Red Devils. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5. So 4 plays from the 10. So if Evanston scores, it'll be up to the defense to hold them for 10 yards. Basically, you're looking for a 3 and out. Morrow, quarterback keeper, goes to the right side. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Evanston! Red Devils strike first.
Ball is into the end zone for an Evanston touchdown.
Now the Red Devils will send Lichty out to kick the extra point, and the Red Devils, for the first time tonight, have the lead. They take it on 3 plays. Lichty to kick the point after attempt. Snap. Kick is up and good. 27-20 Evanston. So now Jakcson will get a chance to respond. If Evanston keeps them out of the end zone, the Red Devils will win an overtime thriller in Jakcson and take the Bronx for the first time since 2017. So now it is all on the Red Devil defense. You know what? If you are Evanston, coming in here and taking the number 5 team in the state to overtime, you got to feel pretty good about that performance. But forget that. You want the win. You win this game again. You win this game, you can start dreaming about the playoffs. Jansen in the shotgun formation takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes towards the right side, throws. That one caught and inside the 5. At the 1-yard line was number 41. Sorry, that was Jenkins, actually, to the 1-yard line. Jansen fooled him on the bootleg. And the Red Devils will call their first timeout. So Jenkins with a 9-yard gain, and it's 2nd and goal from the 1. So 27-20. So Burton calls the timeout. Pat Schmidt from Wyoming Football, appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you so much. So now Jakcson 1 yard away from getting the touchdown. Then they would have the extra point to tie. It would go back to Evanston. And I don't know if that means it's in Evanston to score. It's up to Evanston to score, or what the plan is, or how that would work there. 2nd down and goal from the 1. Overtime period. Evanston scored in 3 plays on their first overtime. Jakcson threatening to do it on their second. Jansen goes under center, tries for the quarterback keeper. Is he in? I don't know if he got there. Red Devils might have stood him up. He's short. He's short.
Jansen takes it up the middle, but is not able
He's not in. No gain for Jansen, and the Red Devils read that one well. Jansen went from the shotgun, then immediately rushed under center to try to catch Evanston offside, and the Red Devils stop him. 3rd and 1 from the 1. Shotgun formation for Jansen. Takes the snap. Hands off to Jenkins. Hit in the backfield. Red Devils stop him.
Jansen fakes the handoff to Jenkins and sneaks around the right side for a touchdown.
Oh, wait. I'll take that back. Jansen fake-handed to Jenkins, and he got in. Jansen took it in himself. They completely fooled me on that one. He had the ball. They fooled the Red Devil defense. They fooled me. Hills to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and we're going to another overtime period. It's 27-27.
At the end of the first overtime, it's a tie game.
So still tied.
Evanston Red Devils 27.
Jansen sold that handoff so well. I thought they got it to Jenkins and everybody wrapped him up. But instead, Jansen on the bootleg keeps it, rolls around, and takes it in. And it is tied at 27-27. So 1 overtime in the books. It's going to depend on which defense.
The Jakcson Bronx will get the ball first in the second overtime.
Red Devils looking to answer back. It's tied at 27 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Ball will be placed back on the south end zone, 10-yard line. Evanston with a gutsy performance. Actually, no, Jakcson will take the ball. So Jakcson has a chance to go up and make Evanston respond. Jenkins looking to throw, right side, caught, and inside the 5.
Jansen's pass to Brunner.
Goes to Seb Brunner.
He's able to pick up 6 yards.
Picks up 5 yards on the play. And it's 2nd down and 5.
It'll be 2nd and goal for Jakcson.
Ball on the 5-yard line. Again, this is overtime, so we started on the 10. It's college rules. Tied at 27-27. Jakcson trying to take the lead. Shotgun formation for Jansen. Takes the snap. Hands off. Nope. Keeps it himself. And the Red Devils didn't completely buy into it as Jansen gets to the 1-yard line.
Runs up the middle, just shy of the end zone. It'll bring up 3rd down.
I'll bring up 3rd down. Snap is down on the ground, picked up by Jakcson. And he tries to push his way in. Is he in? Yep, he is. Touchdown, Jakcson. Jansen on a bad snap fights his way into the end zone for the 1. And now the extra point.
Jakcson calls a timeout.
Jakcson calls a timeout. Makes you wonder, are they thinking of going for 2 to try to make it much harder for Evanston to respond? 33-27 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. And this one has been a classic. I wonder if they're going to go for 2. I think that Jakcson might be going for 2. That would force Evanston to not only get a touchdown, but a 2-point conversion as well. But if Evanston can stop a 2-point conversion, that would be big.
Hills on the field to attempt the
And that's not going to happen. Hills will kick the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and Hills continues his perfect night.
Extra point is good. Your Jakcson Bronx take the lead.
Bronx take the lead 34-27.
Evanston will now get the ball first and 10.
And Evanston now with a chance to respond. 34-27 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard here in overtime. Evanston talking it over with their offensive coordinator and coach, Coach Moore. Morrow under center. Roberts in the backfield, sends a man in motion, hands off to Roberts on the left side. He's got room to run, stretches inside, the 5 still on his feet, the line, push. Is he in? It's going to be just close. But Roberts around the left side, it looked like they caught him, but the rest of the Red Devil line get there and start pushing. And Roberts with a gain of 9 on the play. We got 2 guys down on the field. Both Jakcson players, hopefully they're okay. We're going to go and take the camera and put it on our Evanston boys. Kind of direct the attention towards them and away from what's going on. Good news is both Bronx come off the field. So they appear to be okay. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 1 on the 1. Overtime. Evanston scored first, got the extra point. Jakcson responded, then Jakcson took the lead. If Evanston scores, they'll have the same opportunity. Morrow under center. Takes the snap. Goes into the pile, falls forward. Is he in the gray end zone? Touchdown, Red Devils! And Morrow got it. And now Lichty on to attempt the point after to tie it up. Maybe, yep, Lichty's going out there.
Looks like Evanston's going to go for 2.
Evanston's going for the win. They're going for 2. Here we go. This game ends now. Is it a 1-point Evanston win or 1-point Jakcson win? We're about to find out. Morrow under center. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap. Rolls out to the left side. He's got pressure in the backfield. Drops one man. Makes another man miss. Dives in. Is he in? Is he short? And he is short. They stop him at the 1 yard line.
He is just shy of the goal line.
A stop at the 1 yard line, and Jakcson wins this one in overtime. Your final score: Jakcson 34, Evanston 33. We'll be right back after this with our postgame show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
Wow. A thrilling game. Unfortunately, the Red Devils come out on the other side, or the wrong side of this one. Your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard in double overtime. Jakcson 34, Evanston 33. Time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. A game between the Red Devils and the number 5 ranked Bronx. Evanston was the underdog coming into here as Jakcson opens up the scoring with a 42-yard field goal from Braden Hills with 3:24 left in the first period. It's 3-0 Jakcson going into the second. Jakcson responds with another big play, a 5-yard touchdown pass from Owen Jansen to Jack Jenkins, and another big field goal from Hills with 3:20 left in the first half. 13-0 Jakcson going into the locker room. Evanston started to move the ball well and had some momentum before a dropped ball by Cohen Morrow at the 50-yard line was picked up and run back by Jakcson. A 51-yard punt return for a touchdown, fumble return. A 51-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Everest Johnson put the Bronx up 20-0. And then the Red Devils started to go with 10:56 left in the third. With 10:56 left in the third, Cohen Morrow with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Evanston would drive again in the fourth quarter, a 1-yard rushing touchdown with 9:38 in the fourth. Then the Red Devils would respond with a 25-yard touchdown reception to, I believe it was Carter Blair, I think, made that catch. Anyway, Cohen Morrow with the 25-yard touchdown pass. And then Cohen Morrow, a 5-yard rushing touchdown in overtime. Owen Jansen, a 1-yard rushing touchdown in overtime. Owen Jansen, a 1-yard rushing touchdown in overtime again. Brady Roberts, a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Evanston goes for 2. And Jakcson makes the stop in overtime and takes the homecoming win. Your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard, 34-33 Jakcson. This is the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We'll be right back after this with more of our post-game show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNY.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. It's time for a Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Well, late in the fourth quarter, Red Devils needed a touchdown. They got it, a 25-yard pass. Unfortunately, I thought I wrote down who got it, who received it, but Cohen Morrow launches the ball 25 yards down the field, caught, and the Red Devils force a tie. They end up letting the clock expire and going into overtime where Jakcson would barely come out on top by 1 point, 34-33, your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. But Cohen Morrow and that receiver, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it. I thought I wrote it down, but I can't find it. But that was an amazing game by Evanston. But that is the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have more of our post-game show, our player of the game, our calendar update on what has been a memorable game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankum, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankum.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankum at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Jakcson in overtime, double overtime, 34, Evanston 33 in what was an absolute thriller. Going over the stats, Evanston, according to my count, again, these stats are not official, but they do give you an idea of what happened. Evanston with 309 total yards, Jakcson with 200, Evanston with 117 in the air, Jakcson with 22. Red Devils outrush the Bronx 192-78. 4 touchdowns on the ground to 2 for Jakcson and 1 apiece in the air. Cohen Morrow, 7 for 14 for 117 yards, 2 interceptions and a touchdown. The rushing leader tonight, Brady Roberts, 24 for 100. And the receiving leader tonight, Carter Randall, 4 for 59 yards. For the Jakcson Bronx, Owen Jansen goes 10 of 21 for 122 yards and a touchdown. And the lead rusher, Jack Jenkins, 11 for 42. And the lead receiver, Seb Brunner, 4 for 49. It's time for your player of the game, and how could you not give it to Cohen Morrow? He was definitely a cog that made this team go when they needed it the most. Good news is Cohen was up, walking around, carrying his pads on his own power, so hopefully he is good to go, and it was just kind of a stinger-type situation. But Cohen Morrow, what a valiant effort, and really what a great game by the Evanston Red Devils. I think they announced that they will be a contender in this playoff race coming down to the wire later on as they get ready to take on Powell next Friday night in Evanston at K. Fackrell Stadium, the first game under the lights at the new K. Fackrell Stadium. So Cohen Morrow gets your player of the game. We're going to go and step aside. When we come back, we'll wrap it up with our calendar update. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Build your own juicy, mouth-watering hamburgers just like you do at home with 1, 2, or 3 patties at the Down Home Eatery. Also enjoy salads and sandwiches. Down Home Eatery is located on Highway 89. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston. They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. One more time for Jakcson. Again, your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Jakcson 34, Evanston 33. Evanston falls in double overtime. Cohen Morrow literally 1 yard short from beating Jakcson for the first time since 2017. But we talked about on the Pitchfork how you could set a new expectation, a new standard, and send a message with this game. Well, you didn't get the win, but you came back down by 20, forced overtime. I would say that is sending a message that you guys are going to definitely be a factor. The Red Devils are definitely going to be a factor in the playoff picture. Our MyLocalRadio.com calendar update. Pretty simple. We've only got one more broadcast this week, and that is Evanston Volleyball hosting Jakcson Volleyball. That will start tomorrow, pregame at 11:30, first serve at 12. Because of the LDS General Conference and K9's airing of that, this game will be online only. So we will see you guys on MyLocalRadio.com for that one. That's going to do it for our broadcast here from Jakcson. Your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard: Jakcson 34, Evanston 33 in double overtime. A big thank you to my producer back at the studio in downtown Evanston, Colton Bagley. Also our other producer, Sean Hando. Our executive producer is Val Cook. Our sales manager, Matt Petrie. Our sales associate, Julie Burley. Our office manager, Kayleen Anderson. And as well as the rest of the staff at MyLocalRadio.com Sports. The voice of the Valley, Dennis Bedwell. The voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Aaron Poling. The voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. And, of course, my good friend, voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. I'm Elan Olson, saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on MyLocalRadio.com only, as we bring you Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball live from Red Devil Gymnasium tomorrow, as they will host the Jakcson Bronx, the Jakcson Lady Bronx. First serve at 12 o'clock, pregame at 11:30. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow morning, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils!